love those cars. I'm a great fan of an S-Class. I have never driven any, but yet still I am. Look how much marketing is working. You have a living example, real living proof here. I don't know, yet I'm convinced I want it. Yet I'm convinced I like it. That was very kind of this guy. I'm glad you could have seen that. This makes you slowly. This makes you feel that there are nice people that for some reason we just don't show it. Most of us don't show it in everyday life and in everyday situations. It's very hard actually to see that. And what's bloody unique for Poland, and as I know definitely for Warsaw, is that people show that kind of kindness, that kind of good feelings towards motorcycle riders. I have one theory. I actually don't know why it is like this, but I think one of the reasons is that many of them are motorcycle riders themselves, and they just know how it is. That's my that would be my guess. I'm really glad that I can show it to you, that you can see that, because this is something that should be praised all around. And very often in the comments I'm seeing that you guys are actually very impressed by how Polish drivers treat motorcycle riders, and they deserve every good word about them in this context. Other than that, they are shit. I'm kidding, of course. They are shit drivers everywhere, so it's not it's not unique to Polish car drivers. No. Don't. I'll cancel that. Oh, that's a nice car. All right, so the first filtering this spring is not gonna happen again. I don't feel confident enough yet to go between the mirrors of two Toyotas. Of course, Toyota drivers are the ones that don't really feel the rhythm, don't like driving. As Mr. Clarkson once said, if you don't like cars, means you don't like driving. If you don't like driving, of course, oh shit. I would say it applies to. So, what he said was, if you don't like cars, you don't like driving, you simply don't enjoy it. If you don't enjoy something, you don't put much into it. So if you don't put much into it, you don't get better at it. And if you don't get better at it, then there are situations that we all see on the roads and experience. I'm not saying everybody's perfect, everybody who likes cars, because they may get reckless, as I know, and it happens to me as well. Unfortunately, I can't fight it off. Oh, all right. Oh. Sorry guys, taken. Not this time. I'll find you another one. Oh shit. They are definitely not ready to start. That's about bikers. They don't fucking pay attention to anything, I would say. And actually, it's not motorcyclists that are the most vulnerable road users, it's the bloody cyclists. Oh, another one. See, on a freaking... Okay. Maybe we'll forgive this one. Thank you for letting me pass. You know, I assume that those drivers whether or not they let me pass on purpose or not. I always try to assume, and I let's say take it for granted that whenever I somehow make it through the traffic when I'm filtering, and when somebody is moving aside, I always take it as a way of trying to be kind, a way of trying to be helpful, without reason, just because of pure kindness, let's say. Why? Tell me why. Why do you have to stand here, not on the other side, where there are spots? I know there was something on the tarmac, some lines, but still that's less harmful to others than standing in the middle of the lane. All right, let's be careful here. Let's not get too excited. The city was pretty much wiped out. Only the other the part of the city that is on the other side of the river. Since it was destroyed, there were also many places that were left to have some buildings built there later. And in those places, as you see now, are those, if you can call them skyscrapers, they are pretty much higher buildings, office buildings made of glass. Not all of them are office buildings. That's a hotel, for example, and that's a red butt. Nice. Shit. How this sounds is just amazing. Fuck. Oh, that's so cool. It's not the first time I'm hearing it in the underground parking lot, but this time somehow it's so empty that... Look at this guy. He's reacting in the same way as he reacts to Volvo when it started up. Come on. That's cool, Ford. You did it very nicely. All right. Let's go to sleep. Good night.